You say, yeah, the Ten Commandments. You say, what about America? How are they doing with that? If you're pro-Marx, pro-Karl Marx, you've replaced God with Karl Marx, some kind of economic, atheistic, unbelieving fool. I mean, he's been responsible for the deaths of millions. The father of communism, father of socialism. You can't be pro-God unless you're anti-Marxism. And you just look, Bernie Sanders has been following Karl Marx his entire life, and he's leading the pack going into the Iowa convention. He's anti-God, Bernie is. Anti-God because he's pro-Karl Marx. That's the first 10 of the 10 commandments that he's violating. I'll just give you a few of them. If you're pro-ideology and your ideology becomes more important than the scriptures that God wrote, you're anti-God. Pro-ideology, anti-God. Pro-left-wing ideology, oh, you're anti-God. You watch them, every one of them. If you're pro-left-wing ideology, it automatically puts you in a group that's anti-God. It doesn't work. So it's basically pro-idolatry. Your ideology is more important than God. You're bound down to an idol. You say, what is it? Your stupid ideology. Pro-murder. I'm for killing my children. It's really not a human being in there. They tell themselves a lie. Satan does, tells them the lie. It's really not a human being in my womb that's kicking. Has 2 arms, 2 legs, a face, a head, a brain. It's not a human. So you kill them. You're a murderer. Take your children and you never tell them at one time in the education system, you never tell them one time, obey your father and mother and love the God that brought you here. You never tell them that. From kindergarten all the way through the 12th grade into college, they never hear it. Well, what kind of young people do you think we're raising? I'm listening to them. I'm listening to what they're saying. You're like, no God there. No instruction about honoring your father and mother. It's not there. It doesn't exist. So you're pro-disobedient. You're pro-disobedience. Anti-God. Pro-perversion. If you don't commit adultery, one of the 10 commandments say, that's number 7, don't commit adultery. Any kind of sex outside marriage from the beginning, male, female, marriage, sex. You violate that, you say, oh my goodness, we butchered it. It seems like we're violating every one of the 10 commandments, maybe all of them together at one time. Murder your children, anti-God. Pro-Karl Marx, anti-God. My ideology is more important than what God says in His Word, anti-God. Pro-stealing, do you think there's a giant sucking sound coming out of Washington, D.C. as far as the money is concerned? Anti-God, anti-God, anti-God. Therefore, they're full of hate, the anti-God crowd. They're full of anger, and they don't even know why. They're full of bitterness. I saw it throughout the impeachment trial. I saw hate, full of hatred, anger, bitterness. They cannot forgive anyone. I saw it with Judge Kavanaugh. There was never, forgiveness was never mentioned. Attack him, bring him down, hate him, be mad at him. Same way with the same bunch with Donald Trump. Same way they treat me. unforgiving, lovers of money. Man, will they steal the people's money? Oh my goodness. Lovers of themselves, they are so proud of themselves. They tell all those lies, and the delusion is they believe them. They believe the lies. The men and women of lawlessness, that day is come. It's here.